First Corinthians chapter 6 verse 19. First Corinthians 6 verse 19 says, do you not know that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit? I remember some few years ago when I gave my life to Jesus Christ, and for people that you know, of course you see that I'm light skinned, and to the glory of God, the Lord, I'm not bad, physically, and so there was a day I will never forget. I wanted to go and get some groceries, and so I wore a white short knicker, I wore a nice top, it was summer, and I looked very nice. I looked nice, my legs, everything was showing and all that, and the short is kind of, it clicks to my hips and all that. So I bought what I wanted to buy, and then as I was crossing the road, I just heard the Holy Spirit. He said, for everyone that looks at you and lusts after you, you are accountable for them. I paused. What? Yes, you are accountable for them. You that you're a child of God, the Lord Almighty says, do you not know that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit? You know what that means? It means that we must take care of our body. For every man that falls, especially for us as ladies, for every man that falls as a result of the way we dress, or somebody might say, but I can't see their heart, I'm not the one, you know your body structure, you know the motive why you're wearing what you're wearing. For every man that lusts after you, that falls after you, you'll be accountable for it, because the Lord knows your motive. For that day, I just felt I was dressed. I didn't have any intention that I was going to bring anybody. I didn't want to attract anybody. In fact, that season of my life, I was not interested in all of that. But the truth of the matter is this: the Lord was warning me. He wanted me to know the impact I have in the lives of other people. So we must be very intentional, especially to us ladies, the way we dress. They always say that, the way you dress is the way they address you. True. But as a child of God, you must dress proper. You must cover yourself. You cannot say you're a child of God and then you are dressing provocatively. What is the intent? Now, there's a thin line between dressing decently, there's a thin line between dressing nice, and there's a thin line between dressing shabbily. You have to be neat. Now, if you want to appear sexy for your husband, do it within the context of your house. Because at the end of the day, you are leaving the house and you are not going to write, even if you write it as a married woman. Some men, they like married women. That's the truth of the matter. So it's not about I'm married or you wear 10 rings. It doesn't matter to some men. So if you decide and you know that you have this type of body structure that is bam, and then you now dress, everything is tight, everything is showing. My brother, my sisters in the Lord will hold you accountable. Remember that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. I'm also a work in progress, because sometimes you dress, you want to look nice. The intent is not to entice anybody, but we have to be intentional that, as much as I dress smartly, then I have to dress not to make another man fall. I will end it with this. Before I gave my life to Jesus Christ, of course I used to dress anyhow, and then it took me some time to change my wardrobe, and I told God, literally, I said, Lord, if you don't change my wardrobe, if I keep dressing this way, it's not my fault, because I don't have money to change my wardrobe. Did God answer me? Yes, He did. So for somebody that you might be in that situation that, okay, your wardrobe is filled with provocative clothes, ask the Lord to bless you financially, change your wardrobe, dress decently, dress smartly, but do not make another man fall. Through your intent, and you know yourself that the way you are dressed, if a man sees you, he will lust after you. Have a blessed and wonderful day. Shalom.